Looks like I have a filter or something on. Hello, hello. Anybody gonna hop on tonight? Hello. See who's gonna hop on and talk to me tonight. Hello, hello. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. I got a fuzzy in my hair. Hello. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Hello. Nobody wants to talk to me tonight. Nobody wants to talk to me tonight. Hello, hello. Okay, I don't want to slaughter it. Is it Polsky, Tennessee? Doyle? Is that right? Did I say it right? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. If you're not familiar, my name is Renee. I'm from South Dakota. I'm just hopping on to chat tonight. Don't have a lot to talk about. Didn't go out, kind of bored. Thanks for the likes, I appreciate that. And I'm later than normal, but I figured I would just hop on and chat. I'm right? Awesome. Glad. I hate it when I slaughter things like that. So if you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Can you everybody hear me okay? Because I have my air on. It's still really hot here. I am well, thank you. This will be the first time in 24 days I'm going to have 2 days off this weekend. So I'm excited, to say the least. I have lots of things to do. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. If you're not familiar, my name is Renee. Welcome. Got my drink, guys. Sorry, my throat's already. My daughter was here earlier, so I was talking. I normally don't talk to anybody. Except for you all. When I'm not at work, I talk to my friend. That's about it. Jean, is it? Thank you for the badge. I appreciate that. Where are you from? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Hello, hello. Ohio, welcome. What part of Ohio? I have a good friend that lives down by Cincinnati. He's from Cincinnati, but he lives like an hour from Cincinnati now. And then I have another friend that lives there too, but I'm not exactly sure where. I think she's more north. Up north? Okay. So you're probably up there. I thought I have something in my hair. Sorry guys. It's distracting. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. If you're not familiar, my name is Renee. I'm from South Dakota. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't have a topic tonight like I usually do, because I generally don't get on Friday or Saturdays, but if I don't go dancing, sometimes if I'm bored, I'll hop on. Heather from Florida, welcome. And I miss you guys. I gotta get on. Plus I missed a night this week, so I figured, well, I'll just hop on. Don't have anything better to do anyway. Well, I have a message from my guy that I was supposed to get from yesterday, which I'll do it later. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Trucking Cowboy, thank you for the follow. Do you have a name and where you're from? Appreciate the follow. You guys can just tap that screen and give me some likes. That would be really great too. I appreciate it. George from Delaware, welcome. Thank you for the badge. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. It really does help. Lay down, Bentley. Hold on. I'm afraid he's gonna... My dog's laying there. I didn't want him to knock my tripod. Charles. Okay, there it goes. Hold on. Charles from Central Kentucky, welcome, and thank you for the badge. I appreciate that. Walter, aka Cowboy, welcome, Cowboy. Glad to have you here. Where were you from, did you say? Thank you for the badge. I appreciate that. No, I was just sitting here. I'm kind of bored. I have some things I need to do, but I'm procrastinating. And I thought, well, I have the whole weekend, so I'm going to do those tomorrow. Texas, welcome. So I thought, I'm going to hop on and talk to my people. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. How was everybody's day? It was a beautiful day here, but it was like 94, I think. So today was the last of my morning job. I finished it today. And so I get 2 days off. I've only had 2 days off in the last 24, 25 days. So I'm excited to have the weekend off. 110. Ugh, that's hot. But Texas, I don't know, it's humid, right? I'm from Iowa, so I'm in South Dakota now, so I'm used to more dry heat, but I want to eventually move, I think, to Florida, so I got to get used to the humidity again. Ugh, yikes. Thank you for the badge. I appreciate that. So I'm just going to kind of give you just a quick rundown of what my page is about. So I started my TikTok in March of 2024. The reason I started my TikTok is because on September 14th of 2023, for TikTok purposes, my husband unalived himself. And at that time I discovered I had abilities to talk to my guides, and they slowly breadcrumb me to my purpose, which is to be here with all you lovely people. Thank you for the follow. I'm not even going to try and say that tonight. I apologize. Fort Myers, Florida, Kenneth, welcome, and thank you for the badge. And so they breadcrumb me to my purpose, which is to help other people deal with their loss, their trauma, to uplift others. So that's what I'm here. This is what I do. Generally, when I go live, my guides give me a topic, and that's what we talk about for the night. But like I said, Friday night's not one of my normal nights that I go live. And I was just bored. So sometimes when I'm bored and it's not a normal night, I'll hop on and chat. I missed a night this week because I was so exhausted. So I thought, I'm just going to hop on and talk. See if anybody's got anything they want to talk about. So that's what we talk about here. We talk about you just got something you need to vent about, or get off your chest, or you just need a community, somewhere to go, you're lonely, to talk, whatever it may be. That's what my community is about. If you have a loss and you're not sure what to do from there, I was with my husband for 32 years. And so when he decided to check out, everybody just kept telling me to put one foot in front of the other. And I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to do that. I barely could breathe. And so I decided if I was going to stay on this planet, then I had to figure out how to deal with his loss. And so now that's what I do. I help others deal with their losses and their trauma. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Thank you for the badge. I appreciate that. Sorry, I don't think I missed anybody else here. And so yeah, so that's what my community is about. We're not shy here. Basically, I depend on you to talk to me. So, anybody got anything they want to talk about tonight? Doesn't have to be about loss. If you had a good day, you can share that too. Eddie from Seattle, welcome. I used to live up in North Idaho. I love the Pacific Northwest. I was planning on moving back up there, but my husband had other plans. Yep, they told you right. Okay. I'm not sure what that comment's about. So I guess now would be a good time to explain my rules. I only have two. The first one is we don't talk about any politics whatsoever. It doesn't have anything to do with one side or the other. It's just that's not at all what my page is about. My page is about healing and uplifting and trauma and making people feel good and giving people a place to come if they're lonely, right? Or just need to talk. And the other one is we just ask that you always be kind. So what you said, Kurt, wasn't very kind. Anyway, that's your only warning. I won't warn you again. I will block you if I have to. Sorry, I just moved my tripod, guys. Let's see, who else did I miss? Very expensive. Yeah, I'm in South Dakota and it's expensive here too, so I get it. Hey Jim, how are you? Good evening. How was your day? How was your week? The real deal. Thank you for the badge. I appreciate that. Thank you for the badge, Jim. Aw, thank you for the heart, Jim. I always appreciate you. Thank you for the badges, I should say, and the heart me. Appreciate that. I was bored. We're going dancing tomorrow night, so I decided I was just going to get on since I missed a night this week and just kind of chat. You're doing good? I'm doing well. So today I finished my morning job, so I no longer will be working 2 jobs at the moment. And so this weekend is the first time I've had 2 days off. Well, I had 2 only because I called into one of my jobs this week because I had worked 21 days and I was exhausted. So I have the full weekend off unless they call me in, and if they do, I'll probably go. At least one day anyway, probably not both. But so yeah, I'm excited. It's been like 24, 25 days. I'm excited to have 2 days off for sure. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up here. Give me a second. Thank you for the follow. Is it Cheryl? I don't want to slaughter your name. What do I do for work? Well, I was working for a commercial cleaning company in the morning, cleaning an athletics store. And I finished doing that today because they restructured my position and I couldn't make the new hours work with my second job. I work out in the hills and I'm a housekeeper out there. So that's what I do at the moment. And then, of course, my social media, which is another part-time job and it keeps me busy. Thank you for the badge. I appreciate that. Jerry, thank you for the smiley faces. Sherry. Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. I'm so blind sometimes, even with my readers on. I apologize. Yes, sometimes I need time for rest. So yeah, it's rest time. Although I have a million things to do in my apartment that hasn't got done right. And I have 3 pets, so it's like it's a mess. And so I have some cleaning to do and some projects that I'm working on. Not gonna tell you what they are, but they're coming. They'll be coming eventually. So my guides don't want me to share yet, but no problem. Oh, I'm glad. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you for the badge. I appreciate that. And the likes too. So if you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. If you're not familiar, my name is Renee. Welcome. Oh, thank you. I think they will be. Like I said, I can't quite let the cat out of the bag yet, but projects to come. So, very nice. Yes, I have a lot of things in the works. So, North Carolina, welcome. So glad to have you here, Sherry. So, how was everybody's day? Did anybody have anything they need to talk about? Anybody had a loss lately? Yes, my spirit guides, correct. Yes, we all have a spirit team. We have angels, guides. Yes, so I talked to them. I have several, but they all communicate as of right now through one guide. So I have a spirit guide that I talk to. And if you're not familiar with my page, I have, she gives me messages just about every day that I upload every day. Your brother? I'm so sorry. How long ago was that? And do you have a name and where you're from? Angela, you're back. Syracuse, New York. Welcome. How's it been? Wish you could hear from your spirit guides? Well, you know, March 20th. Okay, so fairly recently. How are you dealing? Are you not dealing? Would you like to share? We're not shy here, so if you talk to me, I will ask you questions. You never have to answer. But that's what we talk about here. Sorry guys, I'm going to hit something that I don't want to hit. There we go. I was going to ask something and I forgot. Oh, Angela, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that so much. Actually, anybody can talk to their guides. It's just learning how to quiet your mind and, you know, inviting them to come in. They send you signs all the time, and so do your loved ones usually. You're okay? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with the chat, guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. My husband, for TikTok purposes, unalived himself. It'll be 2 years in September, so that's why I'm here. Angela, thank you so much for all the love. I appreciate that. Yeah, clean up my life. Do you want to elaborate on that statement? Is it something I said? It's hard to keep up sometimes. He used to visit you as a bird? Okay, yep. And that's what I tell people. People don't realize I'm also a medium, and I have psychic abilities too. But people don't realize, they're always like, I never get signs from my loved ones. Well, most people I think are expecting a billboard. You're not going to get a billboard. Most of the time, you'll get like angel numbers. They come to you in your dreams. Those kind of things. Thank you for the love, Angela. I appreciate that so much. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are so sweet. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. So tonight's not my normal night. I just was bored. We're going to go dancing tomorrow night. I always go dancing over the weekend. Generally, we haven't been going because I've been so exhausted. I've been working so much, but we're going to go tomorrow night. So I was like, I'm just sitting here, although I have some things to work on with my projects, but I'm kind of procrastinating tonight. I just thought I have to get on and talk to my people. You're all my people. Hi, Anthony from Brighton, Colorado. You're not too far from me. Welcome. What kind of dancing? Well, we go to the bowling alley lounge here. It has, most of the time it's country bands. They have a band every Friday and Saturday night. Most of the time it's country. There is a little bit of some that have like some rock, a little bit of heavy metal later at night that they play, but mostly country. I'm from Papua New Guinea. Hi. Hi, how are you? You do West Coast swing when I can. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that. I love to dance though. That's my joy, right? I work and I dance and I do my social media, which I love. And that's my life since my husband passed. Thank you for the likes, Jim. I appreciate you so much. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. So you're dealing with your brother's loss, okay? You said? You love, see, me too, Jim. I'm a classic country girl. Like my favorite, Patsy, right? There's nobody like Patsy, right? Crazy, crazy. I love Patsy. She's my favorite. I'll spare you my singing. I used to sing pretty well, and then when my daughter was born, it's like she took all my talent. Which is fine. It comes and goes. Yep. And that it's okay to feel through that, right? You have to, right? Just don't, what I always tell everybody, don't unpack and live there. Okay? And know that this community is here for you now, and if you ever need to talk or whatever, that's what we're here for. That's a great song. I know. I'm a Patsy girl. He had a rough life. Oh, that's sad. I'm relieved that he isn't suffering anymore. My throat chakra. Who's trying to stop me? I truly understand. My husband had a lot of issues too, and I'm, just know that they are at peace, right? They're in a better place always. Johnny Cash. Oh yeah. Gotta love me some Johnny. Johnny's good, but here's mine. Waylon. You gotta have some Waylon Jennings, right? I love me some Waylon. Probably because I grew up with the Dukes of Hazzard, right? Gen Xer here. Patsy freaking rules. She sure does. That's right. Yes. Thank you for the badge. Thank you for the badges, guys. I appreciate that so much. Yes, you do. I just love me some Waylon. He's one of my favorites. Patsy and Waylon are like probably right up there, and then Johnny, and of course, you gotta have some George Strait in there, and then probably as new as I go would be like, which isn't new at all, would be like, suddenly lost his name, Alan Jackson, right? Like my husband always used to joke, this new country, and my husband would say, Hey girl. I don't know who sings that. I think it's Luke Bryan. I don't know. Anyway, my husband's like, that's not country. And I gotta agree with him. Sorry if you're into that. More power to you. Just not my thing. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. If you're not familiar, my name is Renee. Welcome. But just know, like I said, you know where to find me now. So y'all know I am live. I only go live as of the moment. I'm restructuring a little bit and trying to get caught up on some rest. So I had to pull back a day. So I'm here Monday through Wednesday, usually between 7 8 o'clock Mountain Time. This isn't my normal time, normal night. I was just bored. So, but that's how you can generally find me. But you can always message me if you're struggling and you need to talk to somebody about it. How long has he passed? My husband, it'll be 2 years in September, which just blows my mind. I can't even fathom that I made it that long without him, to be honest with you. We were together for 32 years and we were never apart longer than 2 weeks. So to know that I've made it this far is like, and it feels just like yesterday, right? And of course, sadly, without going into too much detail, I'll just say I was there the day and I'm the one that found him, and obviously that's fresh in my mind. I never know when I close my eyes when I'm going to see that, and unfortunately I have to live with that for the rest of my life. But as my new phrase for the last 2 years is, it is what it is, right? So if you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. If you're not familiar, my name is Renee. I'm from South Dakota. Welcome. So I'm going to just give my other plugs real quick, otherwise my guides get upset. So like I said, I'm here as of right now, and things will be changing in the next couple weeks again. But I'm here Monday through Wednesday between 7 8 o'clock Mountain Time, usually about 7:17. If y'all know me, I love numbers. I'm huge into angel numbers. So about 7:17 is usually when I hop on. Sometimes a little later, sometimes a little earlier. If you're not familiar, I have a YouTube channel also. That's under Scorpio Medium. If you're not a subscriber, I would love it if you went over there and subscribed. All the videos that you find here are uploaded over there. The only difference is if you miss a live and you'd like to catch that, I upload my lives over there usually the next day. So you can catch all my lives over there. And like I said, all the reels that I make that are here are also over there. So that's under Scorpio Medium. Like I said, I would love it if you subscribed. What am I missing? My name is Sophie, and I'm from Los Angeles, California. Welcome, Sophie from Los Angeles. I know a couple people from the Los Angeles area, and I actually have family that's, I think, just outside of Los Angeles, somewhere there. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. And then, what was my other one? Sorry, I get sidetracked when I usually write all this down. So, like I said, if you're not familiar, I am a medium, and I'm actually running a special right now. Anybody who would like to set up a reading with somebody who has crossed over, you can go to my bio here or my bio over on Scorpio Medium and find my email address. If you email me, that's how I set that up. And those are going for $25. Oh, awesome. I love that. I've never had one of those. Thank you. And so I'm doing a special from now until the end of the month. So until the last day of the month, the 30th, you can get a reading with your loved one, crossover loved one, or channeling session, I should say, because I don't do tarot. Maybe eventually, but not right now. But anyway, a channeling session with your loved one for $25. Was that from you, Jim? You're so sweet. I love that. Thank you. Hi, Mom. Did I gain another child? I'm Henry. How are you? I am good, Henry. How are you? And where are you from? Thanks for the likes. Yeah, guys, if you could just tap that screen for me, it really helps me out. I do appreciate it so much. Yes, you send it. That is cool. I've never gotten one of them. I've gotten lots, but never one like that, I don't think. Thanks a lot for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's see. I talked about my YouTube channel. I told you I'm here Monday through Wednesday between 7 and 8 o'clock Mountain Time. And let's see how to set up a channeling session, which are $25 right now until the 30th, through my email, which you can find in my bio here or over on my YouTube channel, Scorpio Medium. So I think I pretty much nailed all of it. Sophie, do you know Jim? He's one of my regulars. I really enjoy Jim. He's such a great guy. Oh, what did you give me? Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Thanks, Jim. You're so sweet. That's great. Oh, it can cool down. I turned my air off for a little while. Now it's playing catch up, so now it's hot in here. Can I chat you on Google Chat? Is this Sophie Jackson? I do not have Google Chat. If it's important, you can send me a DM here on TikTok. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Let's see. Bucky 2006. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. I used to have Google Chat, but I don't anymore. I try not to put as many apps on my phone because they seem to kill my phone. Hi, Mike. Excuse me. Where are you from, Mike? Thank you for the likes, Jim. I appreciate that so much. Okay, guys. Well, I really don't have anything else to talk about. Like I said, normally I have a topic for my guides. Tonight's not a normal night. I was just bored. I thought I would come on and chat for a little bit. Does anybody have anything they want to talk to me about? We talk about loss or trauma, or just got something good to share. We'll take that too. Anything uplifting. If you're lonely and you just need a place to go, welcome to my community. That's what I set this up for. Am I single? At the moment, no, I'm not. That's the only thing that I don't talk about. I'll just tell you I'm in a relationship. That's all that I'll tell you at the moment. My entire life is out there. If you look at my videos, you'll know my whole life is out there. That's the only thing at the moment I do keep private, other than, yes, I am in a relationship at the moment. So, anybody else got anything else they want to say or talk about? Anybody? I just wanted to hop on quick and say hi to everybody and see how everybody's night was going. Because when I don't get on, I miss you. But I had to cut back because I was working 2 jobs. I had worked 21 days straight with 1 day off. So I'll go back to Sunday through Wednesday probably here in the next couple weeks, and then be on the lookout for on my YouTube channel, Scorpio Medium. In the next couple weeks, my friend and I are going to start Real Talk with Renee and Jen, and that'll be on my YouTube channel on Thursday nights. So, and I believe we're going to do it at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, same time too. Aw, thank you, Bucky. I appreciate that. Thank you for the badge. Thank you. Okay, guys. Well, if nobody else has anything else they want to say or talk about tonight, nobody? Sophie, thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. Aw, thank you. Okay, guys, well, going once. Wait, or chat you one-on-one. Like I said, DM me here on TikTok. I can't guarantee I'll get to it tonight, but I'm off all weekend, so by tomorrow. Thank you for all the likes. I appreciate that so much. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to say I hope y'all have a great night. I hope y'all had a great day. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. Remember to make it great because it is a choice. Lacey Lee, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And like I said, I just hope y'all have a fantastic weekend. And I don't have WhatsApp either. No. Sorry. Okay, well, you guys have a great weekend. I will be back here on Monday night, I believe. And I'm going to say until we meet again. What do I have? I have TikTok. I'm on Facebook. You can find me I'm on Clapper. I'm on Lemon. I'm on TikTok. I have 2 Facebook accounts. The one you can follow me is Daryl Renee with no space, Borgelt, Borgelt, and my other one is just Renee Borgelt. I don't get on that account very much because I have to get on my old phone to get on that. And I have YouTube, Scorpio Medium. So I'm on quite a few platforms. I just don't have all those apps. So yeah, on that note, I hope you all have a great night. Make this weekend amazing. Make tomorrow great because it's choice. And I'm going to say until we meet again, see you Monday night, y'all.